My dear students, in today's class, let's solve one more problem on reconciliation statement. So this is the problem. See, in this problem, the profits as per cost accounting is given. Then the profits as per financial accounts is 64,377. I told you already, you can commence either this with the profits as per financial accounts or profits with the cost accounts. Here two profits are given. We have to reconcile this. But the usual practice is we will take profit as per cost accounting as the base. So the scrutiny of the transaction goes like this. Works overhead under recovered in cost accounting. Works overhead under recovered in cost accounting, which means works overhead is charged more in financial accounting. When the works overhead is more in financial accounting, definitely it will reduce the profits in financial accounts. So we have to deduct this item. See, any item which reduces the profit in financial accounting should be deducted, and the item which increases the profit in financial accounting must be added. So this transaction, works overhead under recovered in cost accounting, means it is overcharged in financial accounting. When the expenses are more in financial accounting, it definitely reduces the profit in financial accounting. So you must deduct this item. See, coming to the second item, administration overhead recovered in excess in cost accounting, which means administration overhead is more in cost accounting, which means administration overheads are charged less in financial accounting. Please understand, any expenditure which is less in financial accounting will result in the increase in the profits. That means less expenditure, more profit. So we have to add this item. So interest on investment, it is given only in financial accounting. It is purely financial income which appears only in financial accounting. This interest on investment will definitely increase the profit in financial accounting, so it must be added. See, next item is depreciation recovered excess in cost accounting, which means the depreciation charged less in financial accounting. Less depreciation means more profit in financial accounting, so this item has to be added. Next, loss on obsolescence. Please understand, this is purely a financial charge. Loss on obsolescence will definitely reduce the profit in financial accounting. This item will not appear or will not come in cost accounting because it is purely financial charge. Loss on obsolescence will be charged only in financial accounting, which obviously decreases the profit in financial accounting. So we have to deduct this item. Right. Income tax, it is charged only in financial accounting. Income tax will not find a place in cost accounting because it is purely financial item which appears only in financial accounting. So income tax is charged in financial accounting 20,150, this will definitely reduces the profit in financial accounting, so it must be deducted. So bank interest, it is credit. Credit means bank interest earned, credited in financial accounting. This is the bank interest received in financial accounting. So how much we have received as a bank interest in financial accounting is rupees 1000. See, in financial accounting, profits will increase to the extent of rupees 1000. So increase in profit means we must add this item. This is very important. See, coming to the next item, loss on depreciation of stock. This item, this depreciation of stock will be charged in only financial accounting, and your profits will get reduced by rupees 4000. So 4000 rupees profits will be less in financial accounting. So you must deduct this item. Coming to the last item, stores adjustment. This is credited. Stores adjustment is credited only in financial accounting. So credit means stores adjustment, credit means it will definitely, credit means it will increase the profit. So our profits in financial accounting will get increased by rupees 237. So it must be added. This must be added. So let us come to the solution part of this particular problem. This is the reconciliation statement. Particulars, one amount column will also be there, inner column, and one main column will also be there. First, you must take the profits as per cost accounting as the basis. This is given 86,200 rupees. You take 86,200 rupees here. Then you take item by item. First item is works overhead under recovered in cost accounting. Under recovered in cost accounting means it is charged excess in financial accounting. So excess means more expenditure. More expenditure means the profits in financial accounting will get reduced by rupees 4000. So it should be deducted. It will come here. Coming to next, administration recovered in excess in cost accounting. Excess in cost accounting means less in financial accounting. So less expenditure means in financial accounting. See, this is more. Which recovered in excess means it is recovered less in cost financial accounting. So 850 rupees. So the expenditure in financial accounting is less to the extent of rupees 850. So we have to add this item. So the next item is interest on investment in financial accounting. Interest on investment is purely a financial income. Purely a financial income. This will increase the profits. See, the profits in financial accounting will get increased by rupees 6,440. I told you already, anything which results in the increase in the profits must be added. I have taken it here. Interest on investment. See, depreciation recovered in excess in cost accounting. So depreciation is recovered in excess means more in cost accounting. More in cost accounting means less in financial accounting. Less expenditure means more profit. See, when the financial accounting profits will increase, so here also we have to increase depreciation excess in cost accounting, but it is less in financial accounting. So we have saved rupees 650 in financial accounting. Our profits will also get increased by rupees 650. So we have to add this item. Next, loss on obsolescence. I have already told you, obsolescence loss will be taken and considered only in financial accounting. So financial accounting profits will get reduced by this loss. I told you already, when the profits in financial accounting is reduced, here also we have to reduce it by deducting less obsolescence loss in financial accounting 2850. So income tax, it is an appropriation and it is a purely financial charge. It will be taken into consideration only in financial accounting. So the profits in financial accounting will get reduced by rupees 20,150. I told you already, any item which results in the decrease in the profits from the point of view of financial accounting must be deducted. I have deducted it here. Next, bank interest credit, financial accounting. Bank interest is earned, it is received, so it is to be credited. So credit means the profits will be more when you earn income. Moreover, this particular item is an item which will be shown only in financial accounting. This is a purely financial income. Bank interest, 1,000 rupees we have received. So our profits in financial accounting will get increased by rupees 1,000. So we have to add this item 1,000 rupees. Come to the next, loss or depreciation of stock. See, this is purely a financial item which appears only in financial accounts. This will not find a place in cost accounts. So our profits will get reduced by rupees 4,000 because it is charged only in financial accounting. See, when the profits in financial accounting is reduced, here also we have to reduce. So I have taken it in the deduction column. It's very important thing. So next, stores adjustment. This is credit. This item will be shown only in financial accounting. This item will be shown only in financial accounting to the extent of 237. So this is credit. Credit means increase. See, our profits will get increased by rupees 237. So we have to add this item. So after this, we have to take the basis cost accounting. We have to add all these items, 850 plus 6,440 plus 650 plus 1,000 and plus 237. Put together, we get 9,177 rupees. It should be added to 86,200 rupees. Now the total is increased to 95,377. From this, we have to deduct these items. So that is 4,000 plus 2,850 plus 20,150 plus 4,000. Put together, it will be 31,000. So we have to deduct 31,000 from 95,377. Now you get 67,377. This is the profit as per financial account. So this is equal to this 64,377, whatever is given in financial accounting. We have arrived at that figure here. So this particular profits are reconciled. That's very important thing. So you take the basis, add the items which will result in the increase in the profits of financial accounting, and deduct those items which results in the decrease in the profits of financial accounting, and whatever ultimate figure you are going to get, that will be the profit as per financial accounting.